Hey folks, welcome back to another HP Gaming GameLINK video. We have another Kickstarter unboxing for you today. We're going to be making our way through the forest looking for all sorts of truffly goodness and trying to avoid those pesky wolves as we take a look at Bicycle Games' Super Truffle Pigs. Hello again, my friends. Welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, and you should by now, my name is Matt, and I am here once again with another Kickstarter unboxing for you. They are starting to arrive thick and fast from all over the world. Now, this is a game that we are looking at today, as I said in the tease, by a company that is more renowned for making playing cards rather than playing games. I'm talking about Bicycle, and I'm talking about their new one, Super Truffle Pigs. Now, this is a set collecting, programming, adventure style of game for 2 to 4 players, and you effectively need to program your pigs to make your way through the forest looking for truffles while programming the wolves to track down other folk, which is really quite exciting. So we're going to get this down onto the overhead and take a bit of a look. There is no shrink on this one, so there's no plastic for the floor, which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to cut into this one here. I'm going to give you a bit of an idea of how this works, and then of course, as we have been known to do recently, I'm going to show you how it looks when it's all set up as well. Let's flip this bad boy over, and there they are. Look at those crazy piggies here. You got the wolves getting in there, this crazy pig collecting the super truffle power of awesome, and it's designed, I think, for players 14 ages 14 and up, because it's a bit more meaty in terms of its program management, but we'll show you what's inside, and we'll put this one over here and get the piggies on display. Rulebook, which is pretty straightforward. It has, now I believe there's a few extra tiles in here that aren't in the normal Kickstarter or normal retail version of this game, I should say. So it's a bit Kickstarter deluxeified. The objective is to collect truffles, complete missions, and use your superpowers to evade the wolves, and the player with the most VPs in the game will win. Direction tiles, contents, set up for the game, how the grid works, spending, moving actions, digging different pigs, etc., grabbing your truffles, collecting VPs, completing mission cards, passing the wolf die, and moving the wolves around to attack other piggies, etc. Variants for 2-player mode, winter tiles, and frozen ponds, and all that yummy goodness, which is what we love. A small game. A small box game, I should say, but I think there's going to be quite a bit of strategy involved here, and I kind of dig that. This is the fall tile roofs, and these are some of the expansion components. So this gives you a bit of an overview about what they're about, what they do with the different piggies, etc. Fall and spring, the seasonal ones, which is fabulous. And then we have this nice little, it's very exciting, isn't it? We have the reveal, because oh, I forgot there's foils and all sorts of other stuff here too. So let's have a look. We have a little board here, which I think is the program wolf board. So you can see the compass directions there, grey wolf and brown wolf. And they obviously move around, causing all sorts of trouble. There's a 2-player component here and a 3 for 4-player variant as well. So I think in 3 to 4-player mode, there is obviously 5 movement cards that can get laid out, which is fantastic. That's a wolf board. We have here, these look like the player boards. Now these are spectacular. A truffle collection area, 3, 4, 5, and obviously that's different powers at B. And I do like the foil on them. I wasn't sure how that was going to come out, but they look pretty spectacular. They are super pigs after all, so having a nice bit of foilness is kind of good. I love it. We've got dice tokens, we've got cards. Let's have a look at these movement cards. No pulls. They're all sealed with a little bit of a stickiness. So look, plastic for the floor, first piece, that's exciting. These are movement cards that'll dictate where the different wolves and things move. And I think these actually might be wolf cards based on player color. Should be 4 sets. Yes, so the different movement cards are effectively directions. So if that's, there we go, the other way, that would help. So moving a wolf north, south, east, west, and so on and so forth, 2 spaces, etc. So they're all for the different player cards. We have some, what have we got here? Some a truffle guide. So these are player aids. I do like they're all in nice little plastic pockets. That's quite cool. On your turn, you spend actions to move, dig, use the superpowers, or you can use a super truffle to upgrade a level. Play direction cards, and on the reverse, you've got a truffle guide. So this is a standard truffle, or super truffle, I should say. They allow you to use an available superpower card for free during your turn. Chance of 1 VP, chance of 2 VPs, 100% chance of 2 to 3 VP if you go for the black one, but it costs you 3 dig actions to dig that up. So, you know, you have to be there for a while, and those wolves could come a knocking. We have got some superpower pig cards, I should say. Super pig power. Use your super piggy power to let the music take control of your body parts. All right, you've got lightning strike. Strike any tile to knock out any wolves. Rewind to move them back. Spider pig. Super jump. A secret path. A super swap. Teleport. Fly. Super dash. Laser vision. Oh, nice. Warp. And mind control. So quite a few superpowers there to help you beat back those pesky wolves. Let's have a look. We've got a mission cards. Oh, excuse me, mission cards. So these missions need to be completed in order to earn you VP and help you win the game. 3 VP if you collect 4 white truffles, 4 yellow truffles, 3 black truffles. Bit of a mix. Be the first to have both pigs scared away. Collect 8 truffles of any color. Collect 2 white and yellow, so on and so forth. So you can always pause the video, shooting high def, so if you want to have a look. End the game with both pigs in the forest, level up all the way. Have the most white truffles, yellow truffles, black truffles. Collect 6 truffles of any color assortment before either of your pigs are scared away. So some of those mission cards that you might have, you might not be able to complete. Risk versus reward, I kind of dig that. All right, let's have a look. We've got, these are board tiles. Oh my goodness, they're in there very, very tiny. And then we've got some other components here, which we'll talk about in a moment. What we're going to do is just some move. No, we'll just leave that there for now. All right, we'll get the knife out and we will carefully remove the wrap from these tiles. And we will chuck that bad boy on the floor. So these are forest tiles, and they dictate, you know, where there's truffles that you might be able to dig up. So I think they're placed out as they become available. This looks like some sort of superpower mud pig tile. A wolf den. Then you've got more of the same. I'm not sure what that means. Different symbols mean different things. I'll have to double check the rulebook. You'll see it on the screen. Truffles again. Superpower spaces. Maybe that's a piggy start point. I'm not sure. Wolf den for the brown. And then the grey wolf and different. So I think the grid is a 16 by 16 grid as it starts, but on the reverse you have a different sort of terrain area, sort of an autumn setting, autumn versus spring. So these may be the tiles in the, yes, in the expansion, some of them, which is very, very cool. I'll pop those ones to the side. We're going to cut into these ones here. So we've got seasonal, so there's winter, summer, spring and autumn. And no matter which season, the piggies need to hunt truffles, which I kind of dig. That's awesome. All right, get that off there. Now we have our summer side. So I do like that. It's quite a bit of replayability with the different seasons. I like that. And again, different tiles denote where different things go. You've got yellow truffle. Oh, there's a white truffle tile, but it's on the grey wolf tile. Danger, danger, danger. Or danger close, as they would say. They must be starting locations, potentially the brown wolf. And then you've got more truffles to dig up. Oh, it's a 3 truffle tile. I dig that too. That's fantastic. And then we've got the winter setting here. So you can see there's 2 blacks, different truffles. Oh, there's an ice tile, which may cause some slip hazards. All sorts of other bells and whistles, more starting locations. I'm digging the different seasons. They look great. The ice tiles obviously present different hazards. Grey wolf there. We saw the brown wolf earlier. truffles for days. I wonder if the snow and the winter setting potentially dictates different sort of digging rules, etc. I have to obviously read the rule book in full. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was a Kickstarter campaign that was a long time ago. You've got the dice here, which is a wolf die, which I think is all about movement. The wolves go to sleep, etc. Then we have, what have we got? We got the truffles themselves. Now these are cool. Dig me some wooden components. Silica gel, do not eat. Eat truffles, not silica gel, get rid of that. We have these epic truffles. Now these truffles here are placed, I'll get some out here. Oh, they're great, I love it. Oh no, dropping truffles everywhere, valuable truffles. Where'd that go? There we go. Everything's quite snug. So the truffles you've got here, they're obviously double-sided. They're placed face down, but you don't know whether you're going to get a victory point or just a super truffle. So the yellow and the white truffles could be STs or super truffles, but they also could have victory points on them. Now the black has a 100% chance of either 2 or a 3 on the victory point side, but they're placed face down, so you don't know what you're going to get until you dig them up, which I think is fantastic as well. And there is a plethora of truffle components. The fact they're wooden components as well is quite nice. They have a good tactile feel, and obviously as you place them on your board, your truffle hoard, and then potentially on mission cards as well, they'll help you collect some serious VP. And I just, nice components. In a small box, really nice components. I dig it. I'm just going to sneak a peek and see. No, nothing under the tray, no hidden extras. What a shame. We've had a look at, let's have a look at these. We've got these little tokens. Little piggy tokens, and I think they look like there's 4, one of each color. If I can get that open, cheeky bag. These look like they are a little crazy markers here, and they're obviously in the different piggy colors. Now these I think are level markers that'll dictate which level you're on. Level 1 through 3, or 3, 4, 5, whatever the case may be. So you can level up your piggies to give them epic superpowers, which is bloody brilliant. Such a simple little game, but I think this is going to present quite a bit of strategy and a fair bit of take that as well, because you can program the wolves to go and eat everyone else's bacon instead of your own, which I dig. We have, speaking of which, let's have a look here. If we can open up these, there's always time for the big bad wolf. So let's open her up here. We have here these wonderful little wolf. Look at these guys. They mean business. They're almost like little mini sculpts, and I dig it. So you've got the 2 grey wolves, 2 brown wolves. I think you can obviously up the degree of difficulty potentially. I think that all the wolves get put on the board depending on how certain situations arise in gameplay. But they just look great. They look quite menacing. They are going to eat those piggies. And I dig it. They mean business. Let's chuck a couple up here because we can. There we go. And they are ready to hunt those crazy piggies. Speaking of, that is probably the one thing that we need to have a look at. We've got a coin. Because I think you may have to flip a coin from time to time in the game. It could just be a collector's option as well. Oh, it's a first player marker. And you've got here first player marker with a piggy that is running to get the truffle, which is awesome. I dig that. I do like that. That's quite a bit of heft as well. That's cool. I like that. Nice coin. A good way of making a first player marker rather than just sort of trying to remember. That's cool. Then we have our piggies. And more piggies? Is there double piggies I saw in there? No, golden piggies. That's right. I forgot about that. So there was some bonuses as being involved in the... Oh, these are not... I thought they were going to be rubbery, but they're quite hard plastic. These are all the little piggy tokens. So you've got the different green, purple, classic pink piggies, and then yellow piggies as well, which is bloody brilliant. Now these piggies are effectively little piggles that you use to move around the board, and obviously they can collect truffles and all that sort of stuff. I will say too, they are slightly different. This one here has a crazy little grin on his face. I don't know if you can see that on the overhead. They all look like they are crazy smiling, all smiling, all dancing piglets with their curly little pink tails as well. And I know the kids are going to be like, oh, I want to be the purple pig. They look fantastic. They look great. They look really good. Then we have some other friends. So I missed the golden fellows here because where I'm sitting here, I can't actually see in the box. They were tucked in that corner, so I didn't see them when I removed the lid. But you, my friends, may very well have seen them well and truly a little while ago. Oh, wow. So the coin had a bit of heft. These are proper metal piggies, and they have some serious weight. So maybe if you are the first to level up your piggy to level 5, you can claim one of those golden piggies to use in place. I don't know, we'll house rule that. I think maybe you can play as a golden piggies on the team if you're playing solo mode. Not that there is a solo mode, but I'm pretty sure you could make it work. And you can see here you've got different ways of doing so. On the overhead, if they're laying flat like that, they're just digging once. If they're on their snout, really going for it, they're performing 2 digs. So positioning of the piggies is pretty important. Those metal piggies are bloody great, and they're very they're hefty. They're almost for those of you that are RPG gamers and you have metal dice, that's the weight of probably 2 metal D6. So it's quite substantial. Don't throw them at people; they will leave a mark. All right, so let's pop that in there. And I believe that's pretty much everything in Super Truffle Pigs. We will get this to the table. I'm expecting that we'll try and get a bit of a playthrough done as well. But as of late, as you are aware, every time we do an unboxing, we give you a sample of what the game looks like when it is set up at the table. And this, my friends, is no exception. So without further ado, and a bit of a snort, let's roll that footage. And there you have it, all things bicycle and all things piggy. It looks amazing on the table. Again, it's such a simple game in terms of how it looks and sets up, but as it plays, strategy is going to come into the fore in this one, and I really, really dig that. We will try and get a playthrough done of this one. If you have a favorite color of pigs you would like to see us use, if you have any thoughts about this one, pop them in the comments below. We would love to have a chat with you about it and all the wonderful things we do here at HP Gaming and GameLink. As always, we are looking to try and get some more D&D content for you, so if you have any suggestions, by all means, please let us know. If there's any videos or things you'd like us to see, us do, by all means, pop them in the comments below as well. It would be remiss of me, folks, not to thank our Patreon subscribers and also you, our subscribers and viewers here of the channel. We really appreciate your support because it means that we get to do all this crazy fun stuff like this. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, give us a like so you can stay in touch whenever we put up new content and get a say in all the videos we produce. Thank you very much if you've got this far, folks. Looking forward to bringing you some more epic gaming content. Until then, folks, get out there, have some fun. Hope everyone in Australia has a wonderful Father's Day to all the dads out there. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you back here at the table for some more epic board gaming content and tabletop gaming content very, very soon. Until then, though, bye for now.